Hey guys, welcome back to this lecture, Prometheus configuration file. In this lecture, we will learn a bit few important things about configuration file, and in the upcoming lectures, we will implement them in depth. Okay, so we start with this lecture. So the very first thing to know about configuration file is in the Prometheus, we can implement the configuration using two ways. One is command line flags and the other is configuration file. So now you'll think what makes them different or why do we need both. So the thing is, the attributes or the parameters which are immutable to your Prometheus. Now let's say TSDB related parameters, where you specify the TSDB storage path, retention and other parameters, or the similar attributes which are immutable for Prometheus. Those attributes are specified via command line flags, and the parameters related to jobs, targets, scrapping target and the alert rules, those configurations are specified via the configuration file. Okay, now the second thing is configuration file is written in YAML format and can be referenced in Prometheus via --config.file command line flag. Okay, now please do remember the config file is written in YAML, means YAML strictly follows the indentation, so you need to take care of that, and please make sure you validate your configuration file using PROM tool before actually applying the changes. Okay, and this configuration file can be referenced in the Prometheus process using command line flag as --config.file. Okay, the third thing is Prometheus configuration file can be reloaded at runtime by sending Sci-Hub signal to Prometheus process. That means, suppose you are making any changes to your configuration file and you want to make these changes affected, then in that case you can send a Sci-Hub signal to your Prometheus process, and that will reload the configuration at the fly or at the runtime. Okay, now the fourth thing is Prometheus configuration changes are only applied if configuration file is well formatted and correct. That means now if you run the Sci-Hub signal or you send the Sci-Hub signal to your Prometheus to reload the configuration, then those changes will only be applied if your configuration file is correct. Otherwise it will fail. Okay, next is Prometheus configuration file defines everything related to scraping jobs and their instances, as well as which rule files to load. Yes, that is true. In Prometheus configuration file, as I already told, we mainly specify the jobs, targets, their related attributes like evaluation interval, what will be the frequency, and others. And same, we can specify the alert rules, recording rules kind of configuration in the configuration files. So this was about this configuration file. In the upcoming lecture, we will see the configuration and we will take the step forward. So I will see you in the next lecture. Thank you.